Hi folks, this is Mrin Agarwal. In this video, I'm going to be reviewing the Piramal Capital and Housing Finance NCD. Yet another NCD at 8.5 to 9% return, which is evoking a lot of investor interest. So should you invest or not? First off, this is from Piramal Capital and Housing Finance. It is an NBFC which is owned by Piramal Enterprises. The company mainly is into wholesale lending to real estate developers, SMEs, and it also has a small retail home finance portfolio as well. The rates are of course pretty attractive. I mean, you're looking at 8.35 to 9% over various periods ranging from 3 to 10 years. Of course, this means it's 2.5 to 3% over what you can get on bank fixed deposits and hence the investor interest. The NCD has a AA rating CWD from CARE, which means that the rating is under watch for developing implications, and it is rated as AA by ICRA with a negative outlook. If one were to look at the financials of the company, the NPAs are around 1.9%. It is a profit-making enterprise as well. So should you invest in NCDs? Returns are always taxable as per your slab. So if you are in a 30% tax slab and you're applying for a 9% NCD, then the coupon is going to be taxable, which means that at the end of the day, your post-tax return is going to be somewhere in the range of about 6 to 6.2% per annum, taking into account the cess as well. The NCD comes with a lot of risk. There's a high possibility of a downgrade. This can be seen from the ratings itself, and this is mainly because this company has bought DHFL, which, if you all might remember, is a housing finance company which had defaulted big time to all its lenders. So Piramal Capital and Housing Finance has actually bought DHFL, and it's because of DHFL that I think there's a lot of uncertainty with this company. Now, when one looks at the risk factors, there are a long list of risk factors that have been listed out, but one of the factors that really stood out to me was the fact that the company doesn't know whether there are more frauds and unexplained issues that are going to be discovered, and what's going to be the impact of these on the bottom line of the company as well. 75% of the lending is for wholesale real estate, which means that the company is basically funding real estate developers. And while these are secured lending options, they are considered highly risky. Generally, real estate lending is considered risky because most real estate developers have very high borrowings, they have huge working capital constraints, and it's a cyclical business. Not to forget, the impact of COVID on the real estate sector has been pretty bad. So generally, I would not want to go for a company where they are lending to wholesale real estate. The retail loan portfolio of the company is really small, and generally retail home loan portfolios are not considered that risky. Finally, with interest rates moving upwards, I don't think it's a great idea to lock in for a 5 to 10 year period, because certainly 1 or 2 years down the lines you will get much better rates for the long term, and this is not the time to basically lock in into interest rates for 5 to 10 years, that too in a company which is looking very shaky at the moment, all because of the DHFL merger. My take, well, I would recommend you to stay away from this particular NCD. I have never supported NCD investment because the concentration risk is very high, and if the company defaults, you will lose your entire capital. Let's not forget about ILFS and DHFL. All in all, I do not recommend investing into the Piramal Capital and Housing Finance NCD. It's too high risk with an uncertain future. You're better off investing in debt funds where the fund manager will decide which NCD to buy on your behalf. Make sure you click on the bell icon to subscribe. We do look forward to your feedback. Till then, bye-bye.